Well, and welcome to tonight's CHS Spartan game, brought to you by Wilson, Lawson, Meyer, and Auto Owners Insurance on TV3. I'm Ronnie Wiley going solo tonight. This is the pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Connersville has lost the last 8 in a row. Their last victory was a road victory, a conference victory against South Dearborn back on December 15th. Since then, they've been on a tailspin. They're losers of the last 8 in a row, and they play now one of the toughest teams in the state, 4A ranked number 5 Noblesville, who comes in to this contest with an 11-1 record. Noblesville's lone loss was to 4A number 1 Fishers, who's beaten everybody. Back on December 1st, 66-59 was the loss by the Millers against Fishers. Maybe the best team in the state by far. And Noblesville, one of the top teams in the state. Connersville desperately needs to get a victory tonight, and it's going to be a tough task tonight for the Spartans, but when you're hungry, you're hungry, and the Spartans are definitely hungry for a victory tonight. They have the talent to pull off the upset, and we'll see what transpires tonight here in Noblesville to a packed house. A packed house here at Noblesville as the Millers host these Connersville Spartans. Connersville Coach Mack last coached here for 20 seasons. He last coached during the 2013, I should say, 2014 season. So he's well aware of this program. Again, hasn't been around for the last 10 seasons, but nonetheless, he's very familiar with this floor, this atmosphere. Connersville is led by Kevin Seeley's 9.8 points per game. Seeley's first season with the Spartans, his senior season, played 3 seasons with the Laurel Homeschool Panthers down in Laurel. As you see the Spartans going off to get some instruction from Coach Mack. Xander McHenry is hitting 49% of his shots. McHenry also leads with 2.2 assists per game. Lane Hornsby, the big guy in the middle, leads the Spartans with 5 rebounds per game. And he also leads with blocks per game at .4 per game. The Millers are led by 6'3" senior Aaron Fines at 17.3 points per game. Hunter Watson drops 55% of his shots and gets 5.5 rebounds per game. So I guess he likes 5 and 5. As he drops 55.5% of his shots, which is very impressive. But when you look at Hunter Watson comes in at 6 foot. Hunter Walton, I said, so W-A-L-S-T-O-N. Hunter Walton comes in at 6'5". Xander McHenry is 5'9", and McHenry shoots mainly from outside, and he shoots 49%. So that's very, very impressive. Aaron Fine leads the Millers by dishing out 3.7 assists per game. So he not only is a scoring threat, but he's also a playmaker and gets 3.7 assists per game. Very, very impressive. You know, he's probably without question getting some attention from college scouts. Connersville, again, last victory was a conference victory against South Dearborn back on December 15th. Again, very, very hungry for a victory to get back into this winning column. As the Spartans losers at 8 in a row, the longest losing streak the Spartans have had in a very long time. The faithful still out in droves here in Noblesville. Over on the right side of your screen in the section, and also up scattered in the upper section of your screen, and also here to my left a little bit. And we're in enemy territory as we were last night against Franklin County, as we are surrounded by the majority of Millers fans. So we're going to probably hear a lot of applause for their team here in Noblesville as the Millers take the court to a not as loud of an applause that I would think to a number 5 ranked team in the state. If it was the Spartans, the bowl would almost come off the roof. The Spartans, again, as I look for the schedule here, the Spartans' upcoming games. They have a couple of games next week. They are they're at Batesville on Saturday, and then they return home to the bowl on the 26th against Mount Vernon, and the 27th against Jennings County. So the Spartans do not return home to the friendly confines of the Grand Palisade Grand until the 26th of January, and the 27th they got a back-to-back. That's when the Connersville Spartans return to action in the bowl. Then Connersville also plays Columbus North this year at the bowl on February 1st as we get close to sectional. First time we played Columbus North in a long time. As you see the Spartans getting some warm up as we get closer and closer to game time here in Noblesville. The Connersville Spartans 3-11 on the season, taking on the 11-1 Noblesville Millers here in Noblesville. Noblesville again ranked 5th in the Class 4A state. Looking very, very good. Their only loss again is to Fishers. So as we wrap up this pregame show, brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. We'll step out and we'll come back with the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the tip-off. We'll come back in 1 minute.
For a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money, Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
To those who have fought for our freedom, to those who currently protect it, and to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice, with our national anthem performed by our NHS Pet Band. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Connersville Spartans. Starting tonight for the Spartans, at one guard, number 10, Logan Young. At a guard, number 12, Xander McHenry. At one forward, number 23, Blaine Hornsby. Seeley. And center number 30, Todd Davidson. The Spartans are coached by Dave McCullough. And now it's time for Noblesville Roller Basketball. Starting tonight for the Millers. At guard, the 6'3" sophomore, number 10, Justin Curry. At guard, the 6'1" sophomore, number 30, Baron Walker. At forward, the 6'4" junior, number 22, Aiden Brewer. At forward, the 6'4" senior, number 24, Hunter Walston. And at guard, the 6'2" senior, number 3, Aaron Fine. Head coach for the Millers is Scott McClellan.
Ready for tip-off here in Noblesville. Blaine Hornsby going against Walston of Noblesville. Hunter Walston is a 6'5" senior, and Noblesville controls the tip. Connersville on defense. Looks like they have a man defense right now so far against this powerful Noblesville defense. Number 30 with the basketball, that's Aaron Walker. Over to number 22, number 3 now with the basketball, Aaron Fine. Aaron Fine tries to find someone in the middle and throws it away. Young comes up with it for the Spartans, and the Spartans' first time on offense. Kevin Seeley with the basketball on the right side, brings it out, trying to find somebody. Blaine Hornsby now with Walston all over him. Young with the basketball now. Xander McHenry on the right side over to Kevin Seeley. Blaine Hornsby outside now. Connersville being very patient. This nice inside the trot. Davison, and he doesn't get it to fall, and that's going to be Noblesville basketball. Right idea, no execution, but right idea for the Spartans as Rod Davison couldn't get it to go down, but that was a nice offensive series for the Spartans. Just couldn't make it go down. No execution there. As Noblesville now second time with the basketball, looking to score. Aaron Fine drives over to the left side. Number 10 shoots for, and it rims in and out. And Xander McHenry comes in it, comes down with it. That was Justin Curie with the shot for Noblesville. Blaine Hornsby with the basketball now. Kevin Seeley drives. He's going all the way. He kisses it off the glass a little too hard. Noblesville comes down with it. That's Walston. The basketball, he goes over to Curry. Curry pushes off McHenry, and he throws a little bit too hard. There's a fight for the basketball, and Walston goes with it, and there is going to be a foul on the floor. And it looks like that's going to be going against Kevin Seeley. Seeley's first, the team's first. Both teams able to get inside. No one able to score. Fine with the basketball now. Nice spin move there against McHenry, and he gets it to fall. And one opportunity for Fine, and he goes to the line, shooting the and one opportunity. It was a nice spin move there from Aaron Fine. He is a 6'3" senior. Fine shoots and does not get it to go. And a nice hustle there for Noblesville to get the second and third opportunity, and they're looking to capitalize it. And Curry shoots another three-point opportunity. It goes off the rim, and Walston comes down with it. And Walston makes the Spartans pay on that one, and he gets an easy bucket there. And Noblesville up 4-0 now against the Spartans. Got to be able to get position as Fine all over Young, and Young falls down over to Seeley. Got to get over that 10-second mark, and that's going to be a foul against Curry. I mean, Curry's coming up wobbling a little bit. No, that wasn't Curry. That's number 30. It's Baron Walker, I should say. It's hard to read the numbers up here. And we have the basketball over to McHenry. McHenry over to Seeley. Seeley, McHenry. We're looking to make something happen here, down 4-0. Don't want to get down too quickly as Seeley shoots a free. That's off a little bit, and they went over the basket, come down with the rebound. And that's going to be a blocking foul against Young. That's going to be Logan's. That's Logan's first foul, the team's third. Fine inside, shoots it over a couple of Spartans, and he gets 2 more points. 6-0 now for Noblesville, and Connersville desperately, without question, he's good on the scoreboard as they're pressuring the Spartans. Fine all over Logan. Logan Young over to McHenry, who finds a little bit of a lane. He stops and throws it up, and it comes down into Walston's hands, who throws it over number 22, and that is going to go against the big guy there, Aiden Brewer. That's his first. That's the team's second for Noblesville. Xander McHenry going to be triggering it in for the Spartans. Hunter Allen in now for the Spartans. He brings it up, and Fine is all over Allen. Nice move there from Allen to get it over to Xander McHenry over the timeline. Connersville has not scored yet this quarter. Playing Hornsby with the basketball. He's going inside, and it's stripped away there from Fine. Fine looking to try to make something happen, and he does. And Noblesville now up 8-0. Connersville desperately needs something to happen. Coach Mack is calling a timeout, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Connersville down 8-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Health Sports Medicine takes care of our Spartans. Thanks to funding by Reed Community Benefit, certified athletic trainer Victoria is here to help our athletes get back in the game faster. Victoria is at most practices and sporting events, so she can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management. For recovery and rehab needs, Reed's Athletic Training Center has a variety of options to get your athlete back to performing their best. For more information, call 765-973-8057 or go to reedhealth.org/ATC.
Back here in Noblesville, Noblesville. Connersville down 8-0. This game brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance. Aaron Fine is as advertised. He's got 6 to 8 points for Noblesville, and Noblesville is up 8-0, pressing the Spartans. Xander McHenry gets it. Had the right idea to get it to Blaine Hornsby, but the Millers are just disrupting Connersville. Walston goes up against Couples for Connersville. He shoots it over to number 30, who finally gets it to sink. That's Baron Walker, and an 11-point lead now is for the Millers. 11-0 is the score. Hunter Allen has got it blocked as the Spartans having all kinds of trouble getting something to happen against this bigger, faster, stronger Noblesville team. Kevin Seeley with the basketball deep into their Noblesville court. He's over the timeline, over to Hunter Allen. McHenry with the basketball. Hunter Allen goes over to the right side of Blaine Hornsby. Kevin Seeley with the basketball. Connersville not panicking. Trying to find something to happen. Seeley going against Walker. Seeley was trapped as McHenry finds Blaine Hornsby way open. He got it partially tipped. And Fine is going... He's trying to find it, and he gets the and one. That's going to be against Blaine Hornsby as Fine created the opportunity and got the and one to go. And Fine has 8 points now, going for his 9th point of this ball game. Brady Cloyd coming in for Xander McHenry. I tell you, Aaron Fine is incredible. And Connorsville is going to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Connorsville's down 13-0. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111. This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you by Edward Jones. We'd like to say a special thank you to Edward Jones for sponsoring this Spartan Sports Network Game of the Week.
Back here in Noblesville, Connorsville finds himself down 13 against this very fast, very powerful, very strong Noblesville team. Aaron Fine at the line, trying to complete the and one opportunity, the three-point play. He's got 8, looking to make his 9th point. And he makes it happen. 14-0 now is the score, as Connorsville is in a whole heap of trouble, as Noblesville is now pressing against the Spartans, and that's Connorsville basketball. This team is without question as advertised and then some, as this is the second top 20 team the Spartans have played this season, first being Richmond. Richmond, of course, wasn't ranked at the time, but they are now. They look at a 15-0, and a lot of similarities between both teams. So Connorsville has seen this type of team before, as Blaine Hornsby has the basketball. Brady Cloyd with his usual head fake. Kevin Seeley with the basketball has a whole host of Millers around him. Brady Cloyd gets it over to Trot Davidson. And Trot gets it off the leg of Kevin Seeley. It was the right idea, but just a little too hard. And number 32 comes down with it, and that's going to be a foul. I think they're going to call it on Trot. We'll find out who they're going to call it on. Yeah. It is Trot Davidson's first foul. That's the 5th for the Spartans. So number 32 is Will Smith. Will Smits goes to the line, shooting 2. Again, if you have not heard, you get 5 fouls each quarter, and the 5th foul gets you at the line shooting 2. There's no more 1-and-1, and you start all over each quarter. So Smits that first one. He gets the second one to put his team up 15. 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. And that's what Smits does, puts the Millers up by 15. Hunter Allen with the basketball. Aaron Fine all over Allen. Brady Cloyd with the basketball. Gives it up to Kevin Seeley. Kevin Seeley's trying to drive. Dishes out to Brady Cloyd. Over to Kevin Seeley, who shoots a 3. And Kevin gets in and out off the backboard, and Noblesville comes down with it. Fine decides that he's going to shoot a 3, and well, he says, I can do that too. Aaron Fine with his 12th point. 18-0 now for Noblesville. Connorsville's Kevin Seeley brings it over the timeline. Over to Hunter Allen. Hunter thought about taking 3, so did Brady. Blaine Hornsby comes out, decides to go back in, going around is Hunter Allen. Kevin Seeley, basketball, looks up the offense. This defense from Noblesville not giving Connorsville anything. Right, there's a Another steal and Fine with the nice behind the back pass there from Fine. That was beautiful. That's a textbook play, and it's 20-0. Connersville in danger of going over here this first quarter. Kevin Seeley, he's bottled up from the 15, and Brady Cloyd hits a three-pointer with under 45 seconds to go to cut the lead to 17. And that's off the backboard, and Walston with the basketball, and a couple of Spartans. Kevin Seeley's down. Hunter Allen comes up with it, and he gets past Fine and dishes it over to Judd Garrett, who's in for the Spartans. Connersville definitely needs to build off that three from Brady Cloyd, who finally put Connersville on the board last time out. Kevin Seeley taking some deep breaths as he's looking over the defense, looking over the offense for the Spartans. Under 10 seconds to go. And Seeley is fouled. Noblesville's third foul. And McHenry's about ready to step back in. McHenry's going to be coming in for Seeley, as Seeley's going to be taking a break. Blaine Hornsby going to be triggering in for the Spartans. Over to McHenry. And that is going to be a foul away from the basketball. Not sure they're going to call that on, but that's going to be against Noblesville, number 23. That's Will Smith's second foul, team's fourth foul. Brady Floyd going to be triggering it in for the Spartans. Ours would love to score right here. Trying to find somebody and nobody. And we got less than a second to go. And we played one quarter. Noblesville has a big lead over the Spartans. They're leading 20-3. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
This game brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance. Connersville down 17, 20-3. And they get the basketball to start this second quarter. Connersville scored with about 45 seconds to go in that first quarter. Noblesville just was too strong, too fast for the Spartans. As Xander McHenry shoots a three, and that's hard off the back of the rim, and Walston comes down with it for Noblesville. Curry with the basketball. Back over to Walston. Curry shoots a three, and he hits it off the backboard. And Connersville had a couple of opportunities inside early in the quarter, and Brady Cloyd hits the backboard and back of the rim, and Walston comes down with another rebound. Curry to Walston, Walston to Curry, Curry back to Walston, and inside number 23, and that's going to count. Luke Etchison gets that one, splits the Connersville defense, and they're going to call, not sure they're going to call that on, but that's the first foul. They're going to call that on Lane Hornsby. That's his first foul, or second foul. That goes hard off the rim for Etchison, and 22-3 now. Connersville down 21. Kevin Seeley about ready to check in. Brady Cloyd thought about taking a three, and Steps back out. Garrett with the basketball. It seems like every time Connorsville gets the basketball, they're met by 2 or 3 Millers. You got to wonder how many Millers are on the floor. As Garrett has the basketball and over to Hunter Allen, and Hunter over to Xander McHenry, who shoots a 3 from the corner, and he gets it to fall. That's a 6-point for the Spartans. 22-6 now. Connorsville finds himself down 16. Walston with the basketball. Noblesville slowing it way down. Etchison going inside, and he throws it almost away. Walston with the basketball. Number 10 shoots it, and Noblesville just a nice defense there from Blaine Hornsby and Judd Garrett teaming up on that one, and Brady Cloyd comes down with it, and Xander McHenry shoots an NBA 3, and that is not going to count for anything. Kevin Seeley's coming in now for Blaine Hornsby, and so's Logan Young. Logan Young going to come in for Xander McHenry. Connorsville going to a little smaller of an offense. We've got Floyd, Garrett, Seeley, Young, Smith. Allen. Aaron Fine in for Noblesville. They are looking good. Number 40 has the basketball. He's in. That's Ryan Vetter. And Fine driving. He gets a couple Spartans, and he dishes it off to Etchison, who gets the call. Not sure who they're going to call on that, because there's a few Spartans around. And that's going to be against Kevin Seeley again. That's his second foul. The third foul against, or the second foul, I should say, against the Spartans. Etchison at the line. He gets his first one to drop. Seeley coming out. Trot Davison coming in. So Xander McHenry. Judd Garrett coming out. Etchison's second shot is on the way, and he gets that one to drop. 24-6 now. Connorsville finds himself down 18. Xander McHenry brings it over the timeline. Hunter Allen with the basketball. He finds it. He's going all the way, and he gets it a little bit too hard. Trot Davison almost comes down with it. Nice hustle from the Spartans, but just not enough, and they're going to call Brady on that one. That's going to be Brady's first foul. That's Connorsville's third foul. With under 4:45 to go, Connorsville only has 2 more to give up. Noblesville has nice play there. That was beautiful to Ryan Vetter, and that's a turnover as Connorsville Spartans somebody didn't cross the line properly, and Aaron Fine now has the basketball, and he's trying to find somebody and gets it out to Etchison. Noblesville, they got a deep bench. Under 4:30 to go. Etchison inside, got a few Spartans around here. Looked like he walked. That's one of the rare mistakes Noblesville had made tonight. Connorsville needs to definitely capitalize on this, as they find themselves down 20 here in this second quarter. Logan Young brings the basketball. Aaron Fine on him. Trot Davison with the ball. Go to Brady Cloyd. Xander McHenry, and that ball is deflected, and Xander throws it away, and Noblesville on the attack, and that was a beautiful pass over to Walston. And now it's 28-6. Hunter Allen with the basketball. Brady Cloyd over to Trot Davidson. Xander McHenry with the basketball. He shoots a three, and hit goes off the front of the rim and goes out of bounds. Kevin Seeley checking in. Brady Cloyd going out. Cloyd has 3 points. Got the first three for the Spartans. Miller's up 28-6, looking to build on this 22-point lead. Yeah, it's just fundamentally sound is Noblesville. They just look just so fluid. As Aaron Fine loses it, and Connersville's coming up with it, and Kevin Seeley comes with it. Another error from Noblesville. Connersville needs to, and Kevin Seeley gets himself an opportunity to get to the line to get two. And one of the rare mistakes from Fine, and Kevin Seeley looks to add two at the line for the Spartans. Kevin Seeley's shot is a little too hard. Seeley's second shot is coming up, and he shoots it a little too hard as well, and Connersville still stuck on 6. And that's going to be a timeout for Noblesville. They're up 28-6. That's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Connersville's down 22. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Back here in Noblesville, Connersville finds himself down 22. This game brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance. Here at Noblesville, they are as advertised. Very much as advertised. Austin bringing it up for the Millers. Up 22 against the Spartans. Number 40 shoots a three. That's better. A nice rebound there from Fine. That's perfect positioning right there. And Aaron Fine had that. That doesn't make you, I mean, that's, you get that kind of positioning, I could have got the rebound. 24-point lead now, 30-6. Connersville finds himself in a big, big hole. Under 2:30 to go. Hunter Allen with the basketball. I tell you again, it looks like there's 3 or 4 guys that are around. That's an interception now from Noblesville, and that's catch it again. There's always a guy around the basketball, and that happens to be Aiden Brewer. You know where your teammates are at all times, and Brewer was right there and put the putback in. Kevin Seeley with the basketball. He's in the corner. Left corner, he's finding a little bit of a lane. He's going hard off the glass and didn't get anything to drop. And Noblesville again on the attack, looking to build the lead that they have, which is a 26-point lead. And that's off a little bit, and Walston's now shooting a three, and he sinks it. Walston puts the lead up to 29 for Noblesville. Noblesville averages 60.6 points a game. They're way past that right now as far as another steal from Noblesville, and Fine has another 2 points. We're at a 31-point lead. Remember, there is a mercy rule when the lead gets to 35. Right now we're at 32. We're coming up on 45 seconds to go. Sealy with the basketball. Connersville down 31. Got to score right here if the Spartans want to have any sort of anything going into the halftime locker room. Down 31, and just this pressure that, again, it seems like there's more than one player. They seem like they have more than 5 guys on the floor with the speed and quickness that Noblesville has. We're approaching 10 seconds. Sealy's driving over to McHenry, and again, McHenry's trying to find something to happen, and I'm sure that, surprised that didn't go in. We played one half. It's been all Noblesville. They're up 37-6 here in Noblesville. We'll come back with the halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of third. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Connersville's favorite flower shop is The Flower Shop on the top of third. The Flower Shop's excellent floral designers can make the perfect bouquet for any occasion. Celebrating an anniversary, birthday, or mourning the loss of a loved one, the Flower Shop has the perfect arrangement for you. The Flower Shop also has assorted gifts to add something special to those occasions. The Flower Shop is a proud supporter of the Connersville Spartans. Here's to victory in the second half from the Flower Shop on the top of third. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes routine exam, treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just a few of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Whitewater Eye Center Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
It's the halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop at the top of third, or on the top of third. It's on the top of third. I wrote the commercial. I should know it's on the top of third. As Connersville finds himself down 31 here in the halftime of here in Noblesville. I'd say Noblesville, without question, is very, 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 very good. You know, very fundamentally sound. It just seems like everything they do is right. They have the players know what the other players are doing. It seems like there's more than 5 players on the floor, and it seems like every time a Spartan has the basketball, there's 2 or 3 guys around. You would think that somebody would be open, but with the speed that Noblesville possesses, they're able to get back and trap Connersville. As it looks like we're going to have a little drum off here in Noblesville. As we're going to be playing the drums on the buckets. I see this happening. Young kids are playing some drums. It's got to be entertaining. Again, Noblesville averaging 60.6 points per game. Open this up again. See exactly how much they score. They average 60.6 per game, points per game, giving up 44.3, while they're way on pace for eclipsing both, as they got 37 points. That would lead to 74 if they scored 34, and they owed the Spartans to 6 points. That'd be 12, and that's way under 44. So, you know, this is a game that Coach Scott McClellan is very, very happy in the locker room, and Coach Mack, you gotta be shaking your head and wondering, how do we solve and make this respectable? 31-point lead, that's a lot to ask for a team to come back, but they can. It's just you have to just play for pride and score as much as you can. So Connersville finds himself down 37-6. We're going to step out and take a 90-second break. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Connorsville's favorite flower shop is The Flower Shop on the top of 3rd. The Flower Shop's excellent floral designers can make the perfect bouquet for any occasion. Celebrating an anniversary, birthday, or mourning the loss of a loved one, The Flower Shop has the perfect arrangement for you. The Flower Shop also has assorted gifts to add something special to those occasions. The Flower Shop is a proud supporter of the Connorsville Spartans. Here's to victory in the second half from The Flower Shop on the top of 3rd. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. When an injury happens, you can't always wait for a scheduled appointment to get care. Reed Ortho Walk-In now offers same-day appointments Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for sprains and strains, pain in the muscles, bones, joints, and ligaments from an injury or fall, and chronic orthopedic issues like osteoarthritis. If you need care fast for a sudden injury or nagging bone or joint pain, come to the walk-in clinic at the Reed Bone and Joint Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond, or call them at 765-962-4444.
Back here in Noblesville, enjoying the little kids playing the drums on the little buckets there. Very, very nice. Remember when I was a kid, get the buckets out, get the pillows out, play whatever you can on the drums. Very, very nice. Connorsville finds himself down 37-6. This is the halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of 3rd. Connorsville scored for the very first time in the ball game on a three-pointer from Brady Cloyd. Him and Xander McHenry lead the Spartans with 3 points. And that came with about 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. So it took Connorsville about 7 minutes and 15 seconds to score their first basket as Noblesville just smothered the Connorsville offense. Very nice. Oh, these kids are happy down there playing. Very, very nice. The parents are like very happy down there taking pictures of the kids. It's always nice to see the kids. And they're doing something they love and waving to their parents. You know, it matters when you show up and see your kids, to support your kids doing something like that. See a little girl down there waving. Very, very, very nice. Connorsville has not done well at the foul line. They've had a few opportunities to get to the line, just have not been able to knock any down. Noblesville has been better at the line. They, I think, only missed one, maybe two. They've got a couple opportunities to get to the line. They've had multiple three-point opportunities, three-point plays, driving to the line, getting the calls, getting it to drop, and Aaron Fine he's fine. That kid is an incredible basketball player, both on the offensive side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball as well. He's leading all scorers with 16. And he's got quite a few dishes. He had one of those behind the back passes in that second quarter. I believe it was second quarter. He was on a fast break and got a little bit turned to the basket and just kind of dished it without looking behind his back to one of his trailing players for an easy bucket. And you know, that is confidence in your teammates when you know that they're going to be behind you and getting it to fall. And we've seen that many times with Noblesville tonight, where they were in the position they had in the rebounds. That maybe the smallest guy didn't come down, or the biggest guy didn't come down with the rebound, maybe the smallest guy did, and it was all because of positioning, fundamentals. And as Clint said many, many times, you know, it's sometimes the positioning and the fundamentals that can get you the rebounds, and we've seen that many times tonight with Fine getting quite a few rebounds. And he's not the tallest guy on the floor as Connorsville's out shooting. You know, you got to think down 31. You don't want to, again, if the score gets up to 35, it automatically It becomes the mercy rule, and the only time the clock stops is at a timeout. And I believe it might stop when they're at the line. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, just like in football, a 35-point lead, the clock does not stop. This is the halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of third. We're going to wrap up the halftime show. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money, Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Second half. This game brought to you by Wilson, Lawson, Myers, and Auto Owners Insurance. Connorsville finds himself down 31, and Noblesville gets the basketball. And Connorsville down 31. If it gets to a 35-point lead, the mercy rule kicks in, and the clock will not stop. Aaron Fine shoots from about 10 and goes off the mark, and Connorsville comes down with it. Xander McKinney with the basketball. Down 31. Connorsville just make this respectable play this half. And that's the kicked basketball by Aaron Fine. You know, we always talk about getting the hands in the lane. And sometimes you try to get your legs in there and you can't do that. As Connorsville has their starters in. Blaine Hornsby with the basketball. Young. And that's almost stripped up, but nice dish to Blaine, from Blaine Hornsby to Trot Davidson. And Connorsville gets their first 2 points here in this second half to third quarter, and they're now down 29. That's Walston with the three-point opportunity, goes hard off the basketball, and positioning there with Connorsville's Blaine Hornsby comes down with the basketball. Kevin Seeley looking over the offense, calling the play over to Logan Young. Kevin Seeley with the basketball in the corner. McHenry. Kevin Seeley with it, and he's got Curry all over him. Blaine Hornsby loses it a little bit over to Trot Davidson, and that's going to be, and that thought, well, it comes up with Xander McHenry, and Connorsville has an opportunity to slow it down. Kevin Seeley with the basketball. Kevin Seeley dishes it to Xander McHenry, who gets it blocked. And that's going to be Noblesville basketball, despite the protesting there from Xander McHenry. Connorsville had a couple opportunities there, but the tenacity of Noblesville prevented Connorsville from scoring there. Up 29 is Noblesville. Aaron Fine decides to shoot an NBA three, and when you're feeling it, you are feeling it. And now the lead's up to 32, 40-8. Kevin Seeley with the basketball. Over to Xander McHenry. Over to Young. Over to Seeley. Walker on Seeley. McHenry has Curry on him. McHenry driving against Curry. Fine tries to rob it. I think that's going to be against Fine. And that's their second foul. Or no, that's their first foul. Inside pass to Blaine Hornsby is tripped up, and Curry with the basketball, and he goes to dunk it, and he misses it, but of course they get the rebound, and Walston goes in. When it doesn't go right, it goes right for them, as even when they make a mistake, it goes right to their player. 34-point lead now for almost a throwaway from, and that's a throwaway. Seeley prevents the easy bucket with the foul, and that's going to be Seeley's third foul. It's their first foul tonight. Seeley has 3 as a boatload of Spartans are coming in. McHenry, Young, Davidson coming out. Peterson, Allen, and Bentley in for the Spartans. Coming on 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Connersville's in danger of going to the mercy clock if they score right here. Aaron Fine goes against the big guy, and he shorts it a little bit, and Bentley comes down with it. Kevin Seeley with the basketball. Walker on him. Peterson, Fine on Peterson. Bentley with the basketball. Trying to find somebody to dish it off to. Kevin Seeley gets it stripped by Fine, and we're going to go to the mercy rule right here as Fine goes in for the easy bucket. And Aaron Fine must have, he must have scored a career point, something. Yeah, I'm not sure what they said, but nonetheless, he is getting honored for something, probably maybe their career score. But he's definitely as advertised. That's his 21st point, and he's getting some pictures taken. I don't know if that counts as a timeout or not. Probably not. Yeah, he's definitely as advertised as he either got their school scoring record or maybe a season scoring record. Who knows where they're playing this year? As it's 44-8. It's a 36-point lead for Noblesville, and Fine commits the foul. That's his second foul. He gets his picture taken and immediately gets a foul. Bentley with the basketball over to Hunter Allen as we approach under 4 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Peterson with Fine on him, over to Brady Cloyd with Walker on him. Peterson takes a 3, and it's they're going to call Bentley on that. Not sure what happened. I was looking at the ball bounce around 3 times off the rim. It is a running clock now. So the clock is going to continue to run. And even if Connersville scores to get it under 35, it's still going to continue to run. I believe the only time it stops is at a timeout. I'm not sure if I remember if it stops when they're shooting free throws. I don't think so, but the clock will continue to run. 24, that's Walston, and he shoots the 8-footer, and it goes in, and it's 46-8 now. Hunter Allen with the basketball brings it over the timeline, and it's almost stripped away. Jaden Peterson with the basketball. Again, they're just disrupting big time as Walker about took out the ref. As you see the clock continuing to run. Brady Cloyd with the basketball. Hunter Allen bringing it over the timeline. He's got Curry on him. Bentley elects not to. Going to set the pick on and Peterson. Over to Allen. Now there was a bump inside there from Hornsby, and that's a nice shot from Cloyd, and Cloyd gets his 6th point tonight, and Connersville gets into double digits. They're down 46-11. It's a 35-point lead for Noblesville. Again, if Connersville cuts the lead within 35, the clock will still run. Once the running clock starts, it does not stop. And that's almost, and so Walker almost had that go, but we've had that many times tonight. It's not a good pass there from Peterson, but when you're down 35, that's a beautiful play there inside to Walker. But when you're down 35, you try to make something happen, and Connersville now finds himself down 37. Hunter Allen with Curry all over him, and Hornsby loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Connersville basketball. We're under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Blaine Hornsby comes out. Garrett comes in, and Billy has the ball. Brady Cloyd with it over to Allen Peterson. I thought Allen was going to shoot the three there. He's been known to shoot some long threes, and he's hit a few. Nice dish there from Allen to Peterson, and it just does not go. That's going to be against Garrett, and that's what you need to do. It just did not fall. Nice play there from the Spurs. It just did not go down, and just how it goes tonight's game. As Fine thought he was going to shoot from half court. It's it inside. That's over to Vetter. Vetter into Etchison, and we've played 3 quarters tonight. Connersville finds himself down in a big hole. 48-11. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Health Sports Medicine takes care of our Spartans. Thanks to funding by Reed Community Benefit, certified athletic trainer Victoria is here to help our athletes get back in the game faster. Victoria is at most practices and sporting events, so she can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management. For recovery and rehab needs, Reed's Athletic Training Center has a variety of options to get your athlete back to performing their best. For more information, call 765-973-8057 or go to reedhealth.org/ATC. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Back here at Noblesville, Connersville finds himself down 37 to the number 5 ranked team in 4A. This game brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers and Auto Owners Insurance. Here on TV3. Running clock will be the theme here in this fourth quarter, as the clock just will not stop. Unless there's a timeout tonight, do not foresee, or an injury. I believe if there's an injury, there will be a stop of the clock. I don't foresee any coach calling timeout. And Brady Cloyd shoots a three, and Brady Cloyd gets his 9th point of tonight. All 9 of his points behind the 3-point line. 48-14 now. Connersville within 35 now. 34-point lead. But still, again, the running clock will continue, as Noblesville has some fresh faces on the floor for them. Adam Fine is in number 2. That's Aaron Fine's younger brother, I believe. Maybe a cousin, not sure, but he's in there. He's a sophomore. Number 5 for Noblesville shoots, and our number 5 comes down with it. That number 5 is Max Miller, and Hunter Allen stops from about 5 and a little too hard, and Garrett comes up the rebound, tries to get it inside to Bentley, and Noblesville comes down with it. Fine over to Miller. Back to Fine. And he drives, and Miller gets the putback. Nice. Again, even their guys off the bench know where to be at all times, as it's very impressive for Noblesville. Got to say hi out to Tim Billups. He is driving back from Kentucky. Hopefully Becky's driving while he's watching the game. And Toby played today. And that's going to be a foul against number 12. As you look over there and you don't see Coach Phillips on the sidelines tonight, he's watching the general play down in Kentucky for IU East. Brady Cloyd going to be triggering in for the Spartans over to Hunter Allen. Spartans down 50-14. Jaden Peterson with the basketball to Brady Cloyd, who thought about taking a three and then thought about taking it from the free throw line. And Xander McHenry tries to drive, but 3 or 4 guys meet him. Bentley with the basketball. Bentley driving and likes to go out to Brady. And he has it stripped by Fine. Brady Cloyd goes against Fine. They're going to call Brady on that. I think that's his second foul, the first foul for the Spartans. Again, the clock is still running. His second, team's first. And Connersville, Brady Cloyd comes out. Young comes back in. Nice. They didn't call Bentley on that. I'm going to say it was a nice defensive play from Bentley, but I spoke too soon. Adam Fine looks to put 2 points up for the Millers. And the clock does stop on a free throw opportunity. So timeouts and free throws is the only time the clock stops on this when the mercy rule is kicked in. And Fine hits 1 of 2. That's 1 point for him. So the Fine, either brothers or cousins, they have a lot of points tonight. Of course, Aaron has 21 of those 22 points. Hunter Allen dishes it to nice over the head basket there from Jaden Peterson. Connersville gets their 16th point of the night tonight. That's Peterson's second point. They only have him down for that's his second point. Right. Mitchell Steele is coming in for the Spartans. Xander McHenry taking a seat. Mitchell Steele, first action tonight. As we're under 4 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Betcher with the basketball over to Miller. And that's going to be going out on the Spartan, Mitchell Steele. Betcher going to be triggering it in for the Millers. Over to Fine. I tell you, this team is nice. That is going to go against what they call walk. I can't tell what they call it, but nonetheless, it's going to be Connersville basketball. I thought he did some sort of violation. And Young brings the basketball over the Fine line. Fine on him. Over to Allen. And there is Mitchell Steele with the basketball. And it's almost stolen away from. They're going to call a held ball on that. That is the fastest held ball I've seen in a long time. As that's going to be Noblesville basketball. As Connersville again finds himself down 51-16. Coming up on 2:30 to go in this game. And Noblesville, Fine is on the attack. He goes against 2 Spartans. Bentley blocks him and still comes down with the rebound. Logan brings it up for the Spartans. Peterson shoots a three, and Peterson hard off the back of the rim, and Noblesville comes down with the rebound. Fine thought about taking a three right there. He elects to dish it out to Vetter. As Noblesville, you can hear them talking to each other, and he took a few steps. Oh no, they're going to call on the floor. They call Young for that. That's Connersville's third foul. No, they called steal on that. Third foul for the Spartans. Noblesville on the attack. Number 12 shoots, and he almost got it to go. And they're going to call on that. I think they're going to call that on Noblesville. Yeah, they are. They're going to call that on Miller. Coming up on a minute to go in this ball game. Connersville down 51-16. Jaden Peterson driving. He loses it, and it was tipped away. So Connersville basketball. And somebody's going to be taking it out to the front of the Connersville bench. Jaden Peterson says, I will. As we're under 40 seconds to go. And Hunter Allen with the basketball. And that's stripped away from, we had so many of those strips away tonight, and that's going to be a held ball. And that's going to be Connersville basketball as we're coming up on 20 seconds to go. Hunter Allen with the basketball. Under 15 to go. And that's a loose ball, and that's going to be Connersville basketball as we're going to be wrapping this game up here before we can probably get a throw in. Yeah, this game is over, and Connersville falls to a very, very good team. 51-16. Not much you can say about this ball game other than we're going to put this in our memory banks, learn from it, and head on to the next ball game. For John Palsy, back at the studio, putting us on this ball game, putting us on the air for Justin Roberts, making us look good. I'm Ronnie Wiley. We're going to be driving home tonight, mesmerized by how good Noblesville was. You guys have a good night tonight. Great rest of the weekend. We'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.